Hello ladies and gentlemen, as practice starts to wrap up here, we got about 5 minutes left in practice. Drivers are making the final adjustments and tuning to their setups. We got 2 heat races planned for tonight, 10 laps each. Everyone's going into the main event. So far we have about 20 cars registered for tonight's 200 lap main event. See number 17, Chad Bacon right there in his Flex Seal car in spring. That's kind of looking cool. We're at North Wilksboro, as the name says. 5-8 mile track. Drivers are going to have 3 quick repairs tonight. That means any damage done to their cars, no matter how severe, will be instantly repaired as long as they can make it to their pit stall. If they cannot make it to their pit stall in the event they have a blown motor or end up upside down, they can take a tow. And what that does is a virtual tow truck will come and virtually tow them to their virtual pit stall. It's all done off screen, so you won't actually see an actual tow truck, but they'll just have to sit there and they will wait either a minute to 3 minutes depending where they are on track. Whew.
You're really low.
So drivers, the last thing they want to do is take a tow in a wreck, because if they have the fast repairs, that's where they're going to lose a lot of their time, is taking that tow. So drivers going to try not to take tow in a wreck. Cautions are on. We have 2 planned cautions on lap 75 and lap 150. Those are automatic cautions that will come out. However, if there is a wreck, iRacing will throw a caution as well if it determines that it is needed. So we may or may not see cautions for single car spins, but anything 2 cars or more, we should see a caution of. The caution comes out with about 3 or 4 laps before that stage ending. Caution at lap 75 and 150. Then we always call that the end of that stage. Qualifying tonight will be 4 laps. Qualifying begins in 3 minutes. That will be solo qualifying, so we won't be able to see the cars on track. 96 here on the Richard Petty paint scheme, going for a quick spin or a quick flip across the front stretch. Qualifying will decide the lineups for the heat races tonight, and then the heat races will decide the lineups for the feature. There will be a 10 spot interval on the feature. That means the winner of heat race 1 will start 10th, winner of heat race 2 will start 9th. Second place of heat race 1 will start 8th. Second place of heat race 2 will start 7th, so on and so forth. So that means 6th of heat race 1 will start 11th. So it is an open setup tonight. That means the drivers are able to adjust and tweak anything they want to their setup. That means nobody is running quite the same setup. Pit road speed is 35 miles an hour. It's going to be kind of difficult, as you can see right there. Outside of turn 4, it's a pretty tight entry into the corner, so if you have to see any green flag pit stops, which I doubt, drivers will be good on fuel. They should be good on fuel for the entirety of the race, at least for that 75 lap stages. But wreck, something like that's going to be tough making it into that pit road going full speed. We have a minute and a half left in qualifying. Go ahead and use this time to grab a drink, get a refreshment, grab a cold beer, do whatever you do. These drivers get ready for qualifying here up in a minute. cold beer yet? Hope so. If we're getting back into single things, practice has concluded. So your top 10 in practice were all within a tenth of each other. So, however, Josh Loxton came out on top with a 19.588. Garrett Fox 2 thousandths of a second right behind him with a 19.59 flat. Well, not 5.9 flat, but 5.90. So far on top of the leaderboard for qualifying is Dylan, not anymore, it's Cole Raz with 19.835. It's about 2.5 tenths behind practice fast time. However, none of those fast guys have qualified yet. As we were just mentioning, in practice, pretty good competitive field. Garrett Fox has completed one lap. He's up to 2 laps now. He's up to 11th for the 20 flat. But we got Garrett Fox in here, James Fox, both Speed Rome people. We got Chad Bacon. I don't really know if he races, but that's a cool name. We got Loxton in here. We got Dylan Caden. I feel like he's a racer. I don't know. Bradley Linnell races a lot of road course stuff actually on iRacing, one of the better road course racers. So far, 20 cars have qualified. On top is Dylan Caden with a 19.735. We got 2 minutes left in qualifying. So, make sure everything is good. So far, Dylan Caden still on top with that we're now up to 19.735. Still 2 tenths behind fast time in practice. Josh Loxton, who has placed himself 21st out of 22 cars in qualifying with the 24 or the 20.4, about a second behind, about 9.5 tenths behind his fast practice. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Dylan Caden still on top with a minute and a half to go in qualifying. I think that might be all we get. So
hello? Anybody there? We got you.
So, 23 drivers now
I can hear you. I
qualified.
can hear anybody else talking.
I can hear you, Doug.
Alright, I got y'all now. Good deal.
So, that's going to make a wrap for qualifying. Hope it's bacon and cheese. Get it wrapped. Make a sandwich wrap. And Dylan Caden and Dexter Canopy going to be on top. Dylan with a 19.735. Dexter Canopy with a 19.789. Those are the two fastest drivers. So, those top drivers in practice not doing so hot. Dylan Caden with third in practice. He's going to be on top now for the race. As we enter heat race numero uno. 10 lap heat race cautions are on. Drivers do have those quick repairs if needed. Everyone is going to the feature. However, this will decide the lineup for the feature. So what we might see here is some drivers that actually might sandbag and try to get that 5th spot, because they start, if they finish 5th, they'll start up front in the feature. So However, starting up front can come with consequences, as we might see here in this heat race. That Caitlin Dalton on the outside of your leader, Dylan Caitlin. 23 of Cole Raz and 29 of Peyton Hamlet right behind him. Brian Ostrich and Timothy Canopy behind them.
Who's that? It'll be me and Brayton.
Steve Shaw and James Fox behind those guys. Austin Baum, Wesley Nicholas, and Josh Oxton all in heat race number 1, getting ready to go here. Taking the green next time by. Lights are off on the pace car. So, going to give us a nice little introspective look. Ooh, one car about flipped on the pace. I believe that was the number 18 of Clifford. Cameron Clifford there. See, the drivers are ready to go. Dylan Caitlin Dalton. Pace car is going to pull off into the pits. And we got a green flag is out. Dylan Caitlin going to hold that inside advantage as they go into turn 1 through 2, 3 wide behind them almost. Dylan Caitlin going to pull away. They're about to wreck already. Look out, 23 there. Cole Raz got real loose going down the back stretch. Saved it. Dylan Caitlin still your leader. Going to complete the first lap out in front. There, look out. There goes the number 28 machine. That's going to be Nicholas spinning out. We might get a caution here. So far, we don't have one. No, we do not. They're 2 wide for the lead. 3 wide. Oh, this ain't going in pretty. There goes Dylan Caitlin. There goes the 54 of Caitlin Dalton. Not what we wanted to see. But that's going to make their leader the number 29 of Peyton Hamlet. So no caution there. Surprisingly, not quite sure why iRacing decided we needed a caution. But tough luck there for their leaders. Dylan Caitlin and Caitlin Dalton. They're going to drop way, way back, so they're going to start in the back of the feature. So that's going to be interesting to see those two drivers qualified 1 and 3rd in qualifying. They're going to start dead last and 3rd from last. Unless nobody grids. Point of 9 there, Peyton Hamlet, still their leader. Got real loose coming off 4, almost dirt tracking it. Still really loose. They're 2 wide now. Turn 2 with the number 23 of Cole Raz. Going to try to take the lead in turn 3. So far, they've got it. Number 15, Timothy Canopy, trying to do something. Get by number 29 of Hamlet. And they both do so far. Oh, contact between 15 and number 23 of Raz. Going to put number 23 Raz get real loose there, having to lock up those brakes. You got lap traffic in front of them. That's the 24 of Brian Osterich there in front of them. As we're halfway now, over halfway. See where the lap traffic goes, see how this affects them. Peyton Hamlet now says, don't count me out. Coming up on James Fox, a second there too. Real low, really slow. They're going to go wide around Fox. They're still catching, but haven't quite caught up to Osterich as he's trying to hold on. Osterich 8th, still on the lead lap, so fighting for that lead lap position in case there isn't another car that gets spun out. 23 of Cole Raz look on the inside along with everyone else. Osterich is going to go high for those guys. Their leader, we're coming to 2 to go, as we are now 2 to go. Still going to be Cole Raz. Peyton Hamlet still trying to hang on to that inside fast way around the corners, but not quite down the straight. There's going to be 2 wide coming out of turn 3, but we've got 1 to go in heat race number 1. It's going to be Raz and Hamlet side by side across the line, 1 to go. Through 2, they're still side by side. Raz got a little loose there. Hamlet's going to go up the block. He's got to just keep it clean. Look at number 15 of Canopy. Don't count him out. But they're not going to get there in time for second place. Who's it going to be? Canopy holds on to second place by an inch. Peyton Hamlet going to win heat race number 1. And Cole Raz going to take third. Go back and look at that battle for second place there. This battle for the lead. Battle for the lead. Let's see if we can get our chopper cam here. It's number 23 Raz trying to look on the outside, just couldn't quite get it done. And then got plowed into by number 24. So,
What were you saying, Troy?
your lineup for heat race number 1.
No,
Heat race number 1 is over, but your lineup for heat race number 2 is going to be looks like Dexter Canopy on the front row there. Jordan Blair on his outside, Jake Sylvia behind them, along with J. Rob Masterson. We got Jason D. Bennett, Garrett Fox in the third row there. Chad Bacon and Doug Wicker, Shane Bliss, Casey Clark, and Bradley Linnell is going to round out heat race number 2. The complete results from heat race number 1 going to look something like this: Peyton Hamlet, Timothy Canopy, Cole Raz, Steve Shaw, Josh Oxman got 5th. That's going to put him on the front row for tonight's main event. 200 laps there, 10 laps in heat race number 2 though. Austin Baum 6th, Wesley Nicolez in 7th, Brian Osterrich is 8th, James Fox got 9th, and Cameron Clifford in the 18th is going to get 10th, and Caitlin Dalton and Dylan Caden, their 2 leaders there in heat race number 1, finished last and second to last, so they're going to start in the back. Look for those 2 to move up through the field tonight, as we got Dexter Canopy and Jordan Blair side by side, ready to tear some stuff up. Start on the lead, or starting out front, seems like a great idea, but as you saw in heat race number 1, did not end well for Dylan Kalen.
My bad.
Lights are off on the pace car. We got 1, 2 green. As Canopy and Blair side by side to take the green flag. Canopy gonna get the early lead into 1. Gonna pull away from Canopy. Look at Jake Sylvia. Look on the inside to take second place. Check out Masterson there on the outside in the 32. Look out contact between 45 and 78 of Blair and Sylvia. So far so good. But look at Masterson behind them there in the 32, trying to take third over Blair. And he's loose, he's ruled. This entire foot's going to check up. No, look out. There goes 17. There goes 77. 7 of Barnett. There goes the 17 machine of Bacon, Chad Bacon. He's going to keep on rolling along with the 77.7. Never mind, he's going to try to get it going, but ain't going to quite work out the way he wants. The leaders, though, still going to be number 21 of Canopy. Sylvia and Blair follows. We're coming the 4th lap of this 10-lap heat race. Let's look out. Canopy's really loose. Going out Sylvia and Blair to catch up. Canopy can't make any mistakes or else like that, or else Sylvia's going to look on the inside, and with that inside advantage going into turn 3, let's see if they can do something about it. And so far so good for Sylvia, looking on the inside. Canopy's going to go wide there side by side, but it's going to be Sylvia taking the lead on lap 4. Hold on, Canopy says I'm not done yet. Going, about came into number 78 machine of the Canopy, or Sylvia there. Canopy's going to retake the lead in turn 3. We're halfway this time by.
Dude, don't come up into the racing one.
Still Canopy. Sylvia, look at that back bumper. Sure, they are used to it by now. As they've only been been in front of it for a lap and got passed right back after. Smoke coming from the brake of the 78 machine. So they got lap traffic in front of them. It's gonna be the number 4 of Doug Wicker. And they're going to go around him on the outside. Look at Sylvia, maybe try to make a move on the inside. No. As it is still Canopy followed by Sylvia. We're coming at 2 to go. Heat race number 2. Smoke now from the left front of Sylvia. Not looking good for them. Canopy still leading, coming to 1 to go. It has a 77.7 lapped car of Jason Barnett in front of him. About 9/10. I don't think he'll catch him. As long as nothing major here happens, Canopy should come to the checkered flag here, and Dexter Canopy's going to win heat race number 2. So good luck for Canopy, bad luck for Kalen in heat races 1 and 2. So see how this makes things exciting in the future. They're going to have a lot of those faster cars from heat race 1 that wrecked out early.
Alright guys, thanks for joining. We're going to do 200 laps. We're at a stage, we're on top at 75. If we get to 70 and we do have a caution, we're just going to wait the stage and just continue. And then we'll have another stop at 150. Everybody just stay clean, have some fun. Thanks for coming out.
Alright, so your front row is going to be Shane Bliss in the 55 and Loxton. My apologies about that. But Loxton is going to be second. Bradley Linnell is going to start third, the road course race. So they're in the 33, 3, 3, 3, lots of 3s machine there. Steve Shaw is going to be fourth. Garrett Fox in the 1 starting fifth. Next to him is going to be the 23 of Raz there. See that Hooters down Kawicki, I'm assuming, paint scheme. It's going to be Jake Sylvia, Timothy Canopy behind them, Dexter Canopy, and Peyton Hamlet 9th and 10th, Wesley Nicholas, Chad Bacon, Austin Baum, Casey Clark, Brian Osterreich, Jason D. Bennett, James Fox, Doug Wicker, Caitlin Dalton, Jordan Blair, Cameron Clifford, and J. Rob Masterson, Dylan Kalen, who was their fast time, starting 23rd, Jesse Vincent, Pat Satterfield, and Travis Jarrett starting in the back there. So in qualifying, the 55 qualified 18th with a 20.06, about 3/10 behind your leader. So he's a slower car, doesn't have quite as much experience here, I'm assuming, as the other guys, but it's not quite as good as a setup. So let's see if he tries to hold on. However, something even more interesting, even though he qualified 18th, that man right behind him, Bradley Linnell, qualified 22nd out of 23 cars with a 20.4. So he was about 7 to 8 tenths. So there's a lot of slower cars in the front, a lot of faster cars in the back. This is a recipe for chaos, and let's see what ensues as we got Loxton and Bliss side by side. So far so good as they enter turn 1, maybe not. They're 2, 3 wide. They're 4 wide there for second. 5 wide. This ain't ending good in it. Oh, that we got big wreck, big pile up here. Oh, this ain't ending good for anybody. As Bliss and going to end up upside down, I rate 10 out of 10. Nice little barrel there. 96 if Steven Shaw didn't stop driving into them. So we got caution season number 2 machine there. Dylan Caden, who won or was the fastest qualifier. He's gonna come down and get one of those quick repairs.
I can't tell.
Damage is on, and damage is on. You got 3 fast repairs, I do believe.
Yeah, it's on. It's just a straight shot.
Alright.
Party motherfucker.
So let's go back and see what happened there.
Yeah, I took a good look.
So
Leak with the right side. I mean, hell, I can't see over there. So just was curious.
So if you go in slow motion here, we see in a barn, it had nowhere to go, it just came up in them. There's the 4 machine of Wicker. The 777 came down back into Robert Masterson, into the number 2, into the 54. There's a Hardy's machine, number 18 of Bacon. So okay, where are we at here? All right. As their leader, though, after that wreck is all said and done, it's gonna be number 5 machine of Loxton. So starting up front did not work out so good for Shane Bliss. So far, your top 15 are good without any damage, but Dylan Kalin, Jason Barnett, Robert Masterson, Casey Clark, Brad Leno, Dexter Canopy, and Shane Bliss. They were all those in trouble, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Cameron Clifford as well, but they did not have to hit for damage. As we're about to go green here, we are 1 to green, and green flag is out for Loxton. Cole Razik on the outside, not going to be able to get it done as they enter turn 1. We're going to see some contact here. Brake locking up from the 23 of Raz. As we're wrecking again already, that's going to make Cole Raz their leader. Seeming to look out. There's a 15. About came into Loxton. So let's go back and see what happened here.
How many hours do you have?
So
Guys, they got a long race, so kind of chill out.
let's. Okay, we can see the wrecks happening in front. So you see number 4 machine there, a Wicker. James Fox below him, brakes are locking up, and he just got loose. It looked like maybe some slight contact there from James Fox. He's when goes around the 54 again involved. James Fox there involved. Not too bad for him. There might have been another car that checked up there in front of him. So we have the 96 here. They just got real loose. Maybe that caused the 54 to check up. Or 58 to check up and just got loose. So it's gonna make Josh Loxton their leader. I'm assuming whoever was running beside him. Who was that? I don't have a clue. But that was Raz, 23 Raz. I believe he might have left. He did leave, so some drivers getting frustrated with the lack of competition, all the cautions, and they are leaving. So Cole Raz, who was the leader, actually went ahead and left. So we're still under caution here, maybe 1 to 2 to go, or 2 to go, I'm assuming, for Loxton and Garrett Fox. Now going to be your 2 on the front row. Light still on the pace car, hopefully 2 to go this time by. Loxton and Fox gonna be their new two on the front row. Peyton Hamlet, winner of Heat Race 2, has moved up from 10th and is up to 3rd. Wesley Nicholas is in 4th. And Steve Shaw, Austin Baum, 5th and 6th. Biggest mover, I'd say so far right now, maybe? I'd say it's Dylan Kalin, who fast time but wrecked out very early on in Heat Race number 1. They started 23rd and they have moved their way up into the top 10 and 9th. So, expect to see him come into play here in the later parts of the race. As Bradley Linnell, the only car on track currently that is a lap down. He's 1 lap down in 16th. As we've got the green flag out, Loxton gonna get the early jump there as they enter turn 1 through turn 1. So far, so good. Gonna lock up his brakes a little bit. They're coming. Look up, Garrett Fox tapped the wall there, going into or out of 2. They're 2 wide for the lead though. As Garrett Fox, look on the inside so far. He's loose, really loose. Whoa, about came up into Loxton there. Garrett Fox did. That could have been a real ugly, especially being up here in the front of the field. Loxton's also loose. Seems the track itself is loose. We got another caution. Let's go back and see what happened behind them. It was gonna be 3rd place. It looks like the 28 machine of Nicholas, just unassisted, went in, got loose, and just tried to save it. Maybe clip that grass a little bit. Looks like nobody hit him, so that's good, but he went ahead and disconnected. Not too happy by his performance, I guess. What a push. However, their leader still going to be Loxton. In his number 5 machine. We see some drivers start to make their way down pit road. We got Peyton Hamlet there getting some tires. See how that comes into effect. Bradley Linnell in the 3-3-3-3-3-3-3-3. The triple threes there. Who qualified 2nd from last. Technically last, I'd say almost. Started 3rd in this race. He is up to 13th and back on the lead lap.
How you doing back there,
17 laps out of 200 completed. So far we've had 3 cautions.
No. That is black flagging for some stupid ass reason.
Bradley Linnell, though, having a pretty good oval debut, I'd say. Has only raced maybe, I'd say, less than, actually Bradley, not his oval debut by any means, but he's primarily a road course guy, focused on road course, does a lot of road course stuff. So he's doing pretty good, I would say. But Loxton and Fox, what a showing these two have had so far. Josh Loxton qualified, or was practice. These two right here practiced 1 and 2 in terms of time. However, in qualifying, Loxton failed to complete a decent lap. Assuming he wanted to start down the back, knew that by getting 5th, he would start up front. So far, his plan is going good for him.
We got a lucky dog in this race or what?
Yes.
14 cars left on track currently. We have lost a lot of the starting 21.
About 2 laps, I hope I get my lap back.
We're about to go green again. Look out for Fox here. Maybe try to get a jump on Loxton. He does not. Loxton gonna have that advantage as they enter turn 1. Look at the 54 of Caitlin Dalton on the inside of Garrett Fox, trying to pick up some ground as well. She's not going to quite get it done. Garrett Fox going to get a huge run along the outside. Going to try to look to pass on the outside. Not quite sure if that's possible, or at least feasibly possible here at North Wilksboro. But he's going to try to do the job. If there's anyone that can do it, it's him. And he's going to get loose, really loose. Not what we want to see. And they're wrecking behind him? No? Okay, cool. Looked like the third pitch Dalton. I got loose coming out of turn 2. Garrett Fox, as you can see, now on the
I'm just
outside.
right behind you here, Steven, so don't worry about me.
Try and get the lead. So far, he's making it work along the outside there. Will he clear him to 3? He does clear him to 3. New leader, Garrett Fox. And now he's going to try to pull away from Loxton. And remember when we were talking about Dylan Caden? I started dead last. I moved up to 9th at the time of that caution about 6 laps ago. Well, guess where he's at? He's moved his way up to 3rd. Speaking of caution, we got a caution behind them. Not quite sure what happened there. I'm going to say it's something to do with the 54 of Caitlin Dalton was running 10th at the time. There's Barnett on the outside in the 77.7. And just a racing accident, it appeared to be. This clip and finish. Oh! So, Caitlin Dalton going to end up upside down in turn 3, going to bring out the caution. Leader at the time, the number 1 of Garrett Fox. There's Napa ride there. Dad also on the field. He's just in the pits, I'm assuming enjoying a cold beer. James Fox second, that is. Garrett Fox, second fastest in practice. Only 2,000ths of a second behind Loxton in practice. Qualified 12th in 12th in qualifying. Started 5th in this race. Moved his way up to 1st. However, somebody to look out for. Gonna be the number 2 machine of Caden. Dylan Caden, fastest in qualifying. Started first in heat race 1, as you all saw. Wrecked out in heat race 1. He's got his car on a rail, good to go. As we are just past the 1/8 away of the way there, gonna be a long, long race.
You getting that right there?
Right, lights are off on the
Yeah,
pace car. We're coming back to green flag racing. Hopefully, as we got Fox and Loxton side by side. Look how Austin bombed on the 74, starting 13th in tonight's main event. He's up to 4th, and look at the 96. Holy cow. 96 have restarted 6, and oh no, trouble for the 96. Going to get into Loxton. Loxton somehow recovers and saves it. Oh, that is not what we wanted to see. A 96 machine there. Steve Shaw got real loose and connected some other drivers there. So far, I believe everyone's going. Loxton, that's still going. He's there in the back. That's going to push Austin Baum 2 way in the back into 8th. But the 96 machine may or may not have gotten a black flag for jumping the start. Went 3 wide out of turn 4. And he's going to get loose anyways. Doesn't matter. He's going to bring out the caution. Look out. Whoo, number 4. No. Oh, what happened there? Number 4, Doug Wicker about slammed in them. Barnett also spun, it appeared. Oh. There. So got into Shaw, came up into number 54 of Dalton.
I can't believe nobody wrecked when we went green in 96, ran everybody over.
Yeah, I don't know who that was. He just came right through the middle.
So
Pretty sure there's 2 calls.
So he's gonna make a quick pit stop. Leader at the time, Garrett Fox. Let's go back and look at that start though.
So running boot people, we think we hit the brake pedal or tried to slow the miss, huh?
With the 96, see what happened there. We started 6th, got a nice start, pushed bomb out of the way, shoved over Masterson, going for a second there, 3 wide as they entered turn 1. Clipped to number 2 of Caden, got into Lockston, bomb had to check up, everyone had to check up. There. Let's go back and look at that from the in-car camera of Lockston. So sitting there restarting 2nd. And all of a sudden there's a car on his inside and just gets clipped, and somehow with the help of Kaden saved it. Got on the bomb. So
33 laps in, we've already had 6 cautions.
whew.
Hey Doug, I believe you got some waiver rounds. You may want to take them, buddy.
Not quite sure. Okay, there is not. Alright. We are on
Thank you. I want to pay attention.
with our, I believe this is our 5th or our 6th caution today.
Ah, hell. Anyway, you're good.
Drivers are getting their way around the
Talk about like that.
lucky dog. Long way left to go in this race. You're 17.5% away, or we are 17.5% of the way through this race. That's 7/40ths, 3.5 20ths. Alright,
Hang on, we're not going green.
I don't know
Going
what
green.
is happening here. I see number 4 machine of
I'm on the lead lap now. You can give me a deal there.
of Doug Wicker. Oh, that's what's happened. Doug Wicker got some wave around to get back on the lead lap,
Will I get all my lap backs at the same time or what?
which is delaying the green because he still has those lucky dogs to complete. Hope we get to go green flag racing this time. Pace car driver has been off for about 3 laps now, so maybe, hopefully, let's pray. And our prayers are answered as we are back at green flag racing. Garrett Fox there with an early advantage into turn 1 over Masterson and Kalen. Last thing he wants to see is Dylan Kalen get back on that bumper. He knows he's fast. Been fast all night. Came from last to 2nd so far, and he just hopes to stay too wide behind him. Garrett Fox with a better long run setup, I would say for sure. As you can see, he's making a bigger gap between him and Masterson. Masterson moved up to 2nd. They're in that 32 machine behind Fox. Putting on a show. Check out the battle for 5th though, as they're 2 or 3 wide back there. That's going to include the 54 of Caitlin Dalton, Brian Osterich. We got 74 of Austin Baum, always a fast competitor, no matter what track or where he's at. And the 5 of Loxton. Trying to make up some lost ground. Look out, Baum. Got a little screwy there, about got into 24. Going to clear the 24, Austin Baum does. Now it's going to chase down Loxton and Dalton as he continues to do so. Closing that gap ever so slightly, along with the number 2 machine, Dylan Caden has fallen back, way back. Maybe some damage to that car, maybe just not quite on its game. Some bad luck or smoke and some brakes in front of them. Still their leader though is going to be number 1 of Garrett Fox, as we're about to pass, or we're a couple laps away from being a quarter of the way through this long race. Garrett Fox continuing to lead. However, look at the lap times. 19.842 by Fox, 19.692 by Masterson in second. Slowly but surely he's closing that gap. Masterson 2 tenths again faster that last time by. Look for Masterson to make a move here in a lap or two. He might play it safe also and stay back, and looks like he's not going to get his chance as the caution is going to come out again on lap 47. That's going to be, I think, caution 7 or 8 for today. Let's go back and see what happened here. So, whoa, somebody come get her. Okay, that's, yeah. Looks not quite sure who that is in the infield there. Just, do that. Number 5 of Loxton in trouble again. Looks like Austin Baum with some contact as well. Go back and see. Battle for 5th here you're watching. As, ooh, that traffic gonna cost Baum and Loxton some damage. We go in slow motion right along with Loxton here, or actually right in the cockpit cam. So there's a number 29 machine way down low on track coming into the racing line right in front of Baum. Baum had nowhere to go, had to push up, maybe not quite. Okay, now that is interesting. Yeah, it's kind of racing. I'd say definitely a racing accident there. Both cars seem to be good. Look how close number 29 came though to getting it smacked. Whew. I found a way. No, didn't quite find a way. But Austin Baum, though, look like he's going to be good to go. Not too bad for him. Let's fast forward to the tape here. Not tape, but the replay, so we can get back to what everybody's doing. Austin Baum, though, going to fall back to 7th. Your leader, still number 1, Un of Garrett Fox.
Just passed me.
Garrett Fox, John Robert Masterson, and Cameron Clifford are top 3. Let's look at the starting spots. This is your top 7 or so drivers. Garrett Fox started 5th. Okay? John Robert Masterson is in 2nd. He started 22nd. Cameron Clifford, he's in 3rd. He started 21st. Dylan Klein started 23rd, dead last. He's up to 4th. Caitlin Dalton started 19th there in 5th. Brian Osterich is in 6th after starting 15th. And Austin Baum, he started 17th and left to 7th. So a lot of these drivers that started mid-pack way in the back have moved their way into the top 5. Except for Garrett Fox, started up front. He's stayed up there pretty much the entire race, and he plans to stay there. They're too wide for second behind him. Look at Clifford. Look at Masterson, too wide. Way wide as Masterson going to pull away. Going to try to get that move on Fox. He was hoping for that session before the caution came out. It's not going to quite get it done in turn 3 and 4. Still on the outside though. Oh, too soon for Masterson as we're going to get another caution. Let's see what happened here. Oh, bomb again it looks like. Whew, and Bomb's having a rough day, I would say. He's got the 55 of Shane Bliss on his outside. Number 4, look out. He's got to slow down for number 4. Oh, whoa. Number 4 of Doug Wicker slowed down, made Bomb come up in the racing line. Shane Bliss maybe not too happy about that one. This dived bomb. Not quite sure. Let's go back and watch the replay here from Shane Bliss's view. Bumps him there going in the corner. It's true, maybe it's kind of pushed up in him. There's Bradley Linnell though. Linnell about finding his way into the front bumper of Bliss. But he's gonna make it around that. I was really close there for Linnell.
Why are you running in the undercalls?
Quite sure what's happening here.
You're a bum. You don't know how to drive.
Ooh, Shane Bliss not too happy there with Bomb. So you can go back and watch this real quick. See Bliss on the 55 pulling up and tapping Bomb.
Yeah, about 55 might need to go if we end up with another caution.
Yeah, not too happy there with Bomb. Called him a bomb or a bum, not quite sure. Shane Bliss is booted and out here, so it looks like we're not going to have any more trouble with Shane Bliss tonight. Only about 10 cars left in this race, all of which are on the lead lap thanks to those handy dandy wave arounds. Masterson hoping to get a good long run here, as so far he seems to have the better car over Garrett Fox, but hasn't had the luck to get the pass done. Every time he's gone for the pass, seems that bad luck strikes him. Again, another caution as we're over a quarter of the way through the race. Lights are off on the pace car. See what happens here. Fox and Masterson side by side, or we might see Dylan Cannon or Clifford make a move. They're right behind them. Ooh, some contact before the green flag comes out. Garrett Fox trying to get as big as a gap, big as a jump, big as a lead he can get over Masterson. Notice Masterson has a faster car on the outside. Masterson going to take his nods to the advantage and try to make a move on the outside, but it got really squirrely there on the outside, and it doesn't work out for him. And we got a caution again so soon. Let's see. Oh, that battle for second there ended up ugly. Masterson. Looks like he might have just overcorrected. So, see there's some contact, some slight contact with him, and Clifford gets loose, tries to correct it, and overcorrects it too much, straight into a wall. Not what he wanted to see, and he's still trying to get it going. He's now a lap down. Let's go back and see that on board from his point of view. Side by side for second with Clifford trying to make that outside work that he's made work so well previously in the race. Some slight contact loose, really loose, and oh, the car just caught. About got slammed into there by a couple of drivers, but he's going to try to get her going again, and he does make it down pit lane. Their leader, Garrett Fox, making an unannounced pit stop. Not quite sure. Might be getting some repairs done. Not quite sure. Might be getting fuel. That might be an interesting strategy. So that's actually going to make their new leader the 18 of Cameron Clifford. Looking to lead some laps tonight. So Masterson going for a quick spin and quick dive bomb into the wall. He's going to go down 2 laps along with Garrett Fox. Something has happened to Fox. I don't know if his dad told him to come eat dinner or what, but something has happened as he has now gone 2 laps down. Masterson coming out pit lane right in front of the leaders to stay only 1 lap down. But Fox, something has happened to Fox. Not quite sure, however, it's unusual. Might be dinner time, I guess. That's gonna make their new leader though. Cameron Clifford, Dylan Caitlin Dalton in their top 3. Dylan Caitlin.
My thing just showed he's pulling over in the grass and then going blank. I don't know if he's off signal or what.
So Caitlin Dalton and Dylan find those 2 heat race 1 records. Both started qualified 1st and 3rd. They both wrecked and started last and 3rd from last. Or 4th from last. Somewhere around there. And it just didn't work out for either one of them, but so far it's working out pretty good. Look at the starting positions of your top 3. Cameron Clifford, their leader, started 21st. Dylan Caden started 23rd, who's in 2nd right now. Caitlin Dalton started 19th, who's now, I'm assuming it's she, because her name's Caitlin. They have moved up to 3rd. Josh Oxton, though, back up to 5th, and the number 5 machine has moved up to 4th. They are trying to get some work done as he warms his tires, scrubbing them clean. We get real exciting here. Clifford, Caden, side by side as they go green. Clifford going to get the early jump. Got a lot of fast guys behind him going to try to hold on. Going to get in the grass out of turn 2. As we got a caution already. Clifford qualified 13th, about 3 seconds off of Caden's time.
What happened there?
So, see what.
24 picks me off in the wall.
So, bomb. It looks like a 24 and looks like a bomb there. Bomb getting in all sorts of trouble tonight. So there's bomb passing Masterson. There's 1 car going to go try and make it 3 cars in 2 corners. And oh no, bomb actually not involved at all. So bomb's staying low, trying to keep it out of trouble, and he did. But number 4 of Doug Wicker got into the 24 of Brian Osterrich.
Happens every time.
It just didn't work out for either one of them. Let's go to the cockpit cam of Baum, Austin Baum here in his 74 machine. Passes Masterson here. Trying to gain some ground, some lost ground, running up front earlier in the race, and then couldn't quite work out. Clipped number 4, but no major damage there for him. Their leader, though, still going to be the 18 of Cameron Clifford and the number 18. That's the number 18.
Caution at lap 75?
Yes.
Staying on the track or going to the pit?
As we're going to have about a 2 to 3 lap shootout here for stage number 1. Stage number 1 going to end at lap 75. So,
Josh Lawson loves to warm his tires up like they ain't already warm.
If you want to, you can. If not, you don't have to. It's just a Competition caution.
This race so far is caution filled. Not what everyone
Figure that
would
we'd be running more laps than this.
see, but we're down to 9 cars now, and after running of the original 21. Whew, man, this is gonna be a long one. Cameron Clifford out of Michigan, try and get stuff done. Lights are off the pace car. We're going green this time around.
Green flag, green flag.
And they are out and about as Clifford trying to hang on. Gonna be a 4-lap shootout for the end of stage 1. If caution comes out now, that will be the end of the stage. Let's look at Loxton trying to make it 3 wide, going back off. No, that's not quite the smartest idea. As look out! Oh no, trouble, big trouble there for the 54 of Caitlin Dalton. Got loose, really loose, coming off of 4. Just, ooh, his car does not seem that bad.
Coming out on 72. We'll just continue on. If you want to pit, pit. If you don't,
So,
stay out.
alright, not prettiest. As we have a competition caution out now. Cameron Clifford gonna come and you not meant to be caution to competition caution, but oh look out, the number 54 machine there may or may not get black flagged. I mean it's clear penalties. Alright. But Clifford gonna use his advantage to come and get some tires. It's going to move Dylan Cage, and finally, after starting in the back, has moved all the way up front.
What happened, 54?
I don't know. I missed a bit, I think. It didn't qualify.
Okay, make sure everything's good there.
It was second or third gear.
I've been starting second.
As we are now down to only 9 cars left.
I need a wait.
his lights are off of his car. Loxton and Kalen looking to get some work done.
Green, green, green.
Dylan Kalen with an early jump. Austin Baum moving for third, now going for second. Look out, he's really loose though. We got Masterson on his outside. Masterson has had a better outside lane car all day long, except when he gets loose. Watching a battle for third here on their screen. Austin Baum has a really good inside car. Masterson, look out, Baum, way too loose for Baum. Going around in turn 1 and 2. Saved it though, didn't hit anything. So. Oh, kudos to Baum there. Saving it, Josh Loxton.
Pace car's on the back stretch.
Josh Loxton is done. He has retired from the race. Got too tired of too many cautions.
I'm only
So-
10:54 up on here.
So
I need a way.
that puts us down to 7 cars or 8 cars now. There goes Kate and Dalton getting their wave all around.
Josh left too.
So we are shy of halfway.
It says Josh disconnected.
About 20 laps shy of halfway here. So hopefully we can get some better racing in the best cars.
You got it figured out yet, Troy?
I kicked him off.
Here we go.
So
No, he eating dinner, so I jumped on here.
I got you.
seems there's a driver change.
Yeah, that sounds more like Doug.
There you go, buddy. What's up?
I'm about to go eat dinner, so it looked like somebody else hopped on for number 4 of Doug Wick. I believe it's actually Doug that's now racing. As lights should go off the pace car. No, there's Baum pit lane. Maybe getting some nice new rubber. Rubber's very important, especially for a young gun like him. Always rapid before you tap it. The biggest mystery of this race would definitely have to be the number 1, Garrett Fox. He's still in the services, has not left. Maybe he had to go eat dinner.
You're going to have to give me an EOL. It keeps telling me to pass.
Alright, we are not going green. Not
Big
going
lead.
green. Oh, man, dude. Number 1 up to green here. We got Caden and Masterson inside and out. Cameron Clifford and Doug Wickard 3rd and 4th. Brian Osterrich and Kitten Dalton 5th and 6th. Bradley Dennell, the road course man, with the plan.
Hang on, we're not going green.
There's Austin Baum getting a wave around to get back on the lead lap. Kaden and Masterson side by side, ready to duke it out, and they're duking it out all right. They're still side by side as they cross the line. Actually entering turn one, Masterson having the advantage, got a little loose there. Gonna try to get a bigger run down the back straightaway, and he does. Gonna gain some ground on Kalen. Two fast drivers, two fast cars. Masterson still getting a little squirrely there. That's what cost him the lead earlier in the race. He's gonna fall back down to third. Battle for second there. Masterson now making that move on number 4 to get second place back. Cameron Clifford on those new tires, struggling a little bit. Things have kind of smoothed out now, especially for Dylan Caden, the number 2 machine. He's got a decent jump and lead. Look at the battle for 5th here between the 24 of Osterreich, Cameron Clifford in the 18, and Baum in the 74. Baum trying to make up more lost ground. He's been up front, he's been in the back, he's been up front, been in the back. Just can't make up his mind, but as they got Clifford trying to make them inside move on Osterreich for 5th. He's gonna get it done, and he does get it done. Austin Baum trying to take advantage of Clifford's move and try and pass Osterreich as well. And he doesn't clear him. He does clear him coming out of turn 2. Baum up to 6th. Clifford up to 5th. Austin Baum now trying to chase down Cameron Clifford, the number 18 machine, running 5th. However, he's got trouble right behind him as Brian Osterreich also not out of count. Baum pulling away from Osterreich. Clifford pulling away from Baum. Somebody is smoking, it looked like. Maybe some brake dust there. Check out the battle for the lead. Where did Masterson come from? Better that, what happened to Caden? Caden had about a second and a half lead there, but now Masterson's caught up to them. They're side by side for the lead. Masterson on the inside, Caden on the outside. Masterson trying to make it work. Caden trying to hold on. They're side by side coming out of 3 and 4. It's going to be Masterson pulling away as they go down the front straightaway into 1. Masterson still with the advantage around North Wilkesboro through 2. Still with a slight advantage, about half a car length. Caden trying to hold on. Just barely. Masterson led the last lap. Trying to lead it another lap again. Caden on the outside. Masterson's going to clear him, it looks like, but still going to stay down low. Caden saying, I'm not out of it yet. Your entire top 5 now, all within about a second of on each other. What happened to Dylan Caden's car? Something happened, because he has fallen way back, way off the pace. Maybe he had a short run car. Maybe it's moved up pretty good because of all these short runs. Now that we're actually getting into it, coming to halfway almost this time by. I was looking at Masterson pulling away, killing Caden with a bump. Dalton with a bump to the 4 of Wicker for 3rd. Look at Cameron Clifford on the inside of Dalton. They're trying to take 4th place over Where's Austin Baum at? He is back a ways. He's about a second there, as you can see him at the corner of your screen. Look for him to make a move if there's a wreck. Which we might see a wreck right in front of him in the 54 and the 18 on the right side of your screen. As Masterson has now pulled away to come lead at the halfway mark, and he does. Masterson now pulling away. Masterson now pulling away from Kalen. Look at the battle here for fifth. Not quite sure what happened there with Dalton, but I guess Dalton got quite loose and fell back and on for Baum to move and make a move. Move up to fifth. He's trying to catch down the battle for second that's going on right in front of him between Clifford, Caden, and Wicker. Or too wide of the inner turn two between Wicker and Caden. Still too wide going down the backstretch of the inner turn three. We're coming to 94 laps to go. Don't want to risk tearing too much stuff up too early in the race, but they're still side by side. As Clifford now going to try and make it three wide into one, into two, going to fall back a little. Caden trying to make a move on the outside. Clifford though, ready to pounce if anything happens. Having that inside, going to try and make a move on Caden as Wicker pulls away from the two. Wicker trying to chase down Masterson, but we got Doug Wicker pulling away, as you can see there. Clifford and Caden now battling it out for third. Still Caden on the outside, falling back. Something has happened to that car of Caden, Dylan Caden. He was leading, was an obvious leader, pulled about a 2-second advantage, a second half over Masterson. He's falling back now to fourth. As you see the battle there for fifth, though, right behind them between Austin Baum and Caden Dalton. Number 74, Baum's Racing Supplies Machine. Austin Baum, an avid racer, races a figure 8 on here a lot. Currently second or third in points in the iRacing Extreme Bandit Points Ball Figure 8 Series. One Friday night in the Legends. That'll make that the second career win in that series. So, he's trying to make a move now and trying to win some oval stuff too. He's no rookie at oval. That is by no means. Definitely familiar with both the oval and the figure 8. Pretty skilled driver, pretty skilled set of drivers in this field here currently running. Austin Baum probably more on the upper hand of that list. As Masterson now with almost a 3-second advantage. It's about 2.7 temps, 2.9 temps right now, and now a 3-second advantage over Clifford. As Baum's kind of falling back. Not quite sure what's happening to him, but still your leader is going to be John Robert Masterson. Just to give you a size of how big of a gap he has, those cars way back there are second, third, and fourth. So you might actually have some trouble here. As you can see, he's coming up on the lapped car of Bradley Linnell in the 333 machine. Bradley's kind of standing in the back, more of a road course racer than anything. See him on your screen here. About a second off the pace or so. Just out there turning laps. Masterson 2 seconds behind him and closing. However, the battle for 5th or 6th now still rages between Baum and Osterrich. Osterrich has now cut up the Baum's back bumper. You can try saying that 3 times fast. Baum's back bumper, Baum's back bumper, Baum's back bumper. Trying to make a move there for that 6th position. Can't quite get it done yet. Speaking of Baum's back bumper, he's going to slam into it, maybe make a move. Came real close to taking him out actually there. So as drivers are settling in for the long run now. About 27-ish laps until that next competition caution. That will be the next planned caution for tonight. We got a packed house here, as you can see. Bunch of RVs over there. Man, I'd like to go in those RVs and have a party. As Baum's back bumper over here getting smashed again, getting bumped again. Guess that's what I call it, bumper, because you bump it. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Cool. As Masterson now trying to put Linnell a lap down. Can't quite get it done lap time by. Looking on the inside, Linnell's going to go high. That Masterson down low.
Thank you.
And ooh, Linnell almost into the wall. Maybe, I think he might have hit the wall a little bit there. Linnell just hanging on for the long run. Started 3rd, qualified last. So, he's falling drop down to 7th, but still doing pretty good. As Robertson now is spaced out fairly well, as you can see. The 3rd place car, Doug Wicker, is Caden Dalton right behind them, but only a couple seconds back. We're now about 23 laps away from the next competition caution to stack the field up. Meanwhile, John Robert Masterson has managed to make a 3-second lead over 2nd and now a 7-second lead over 3rd. So Masterson, clearly a better long run car here. See Masterson there. Masterson practiced, was in 7th, qualified 8th, and he ended up actually finishing dead last in his heat race. So he started 22nd. So 2nd from last, 22nd out of 23 cars. He is now the leader. So, definitely hard charger award going to him. If he continued to stay in his current position. Something's happened to Bomb. Something bad has happened to Bomb. Something big has happened to Bomb.
Yellow flag.
As a caution has now come out for the number 74 machine of Austin Bomb, stalled in turn 1 and 2, right in front of the leaders. We have a caution again on that 132. So, no apparent damage it looks like, so it might have spun out. We got cautions to go back and see what happened here. To try and catch a 24 of Brian Osterich. Whoa, this looks like it got really scrolly there. It's kind of stopped without Robertson know where he was. Go to the cockpit cam. So, tapped the wall in turn 3, came out of the corner. Alright. Austin Bomb, not quite sure what I was trying to do. Trying to be like Michael Walker Racing, I guess, and cause a caution. I'm cool with it. I dig it. I like that style. Need a caution, make a caution. However, it seems the majority of the field has come down pit lane. So, that's going to make your leader actually 24 of Osterich, who was running 6 there. So, 66 laps to go in this main event. Well, 15 laps, so we'll go green with about 10 laps to go, I'd say. In that, until that competition caution, Austin Bomb not coming down pit lane, along with a 333 of Brad Linnell. So Austin Bomb might have needed fuel, it seemed. I don't know. Not quite sure what happened there with Bomb, but should get away around or let a dog get back on the lead lap. Alright, he's back with us. So interestingly enough, Brian Osterich, your leader. As the lights, I believe, are off the pace car, we're going to go green here with about 12 to go until that competition caution. Side by side, Masterson is had the fastest car all race, it seems, Osterich.
Green, green, green.
Whoa! Slight contact between Masterson and Osterich, as they're 3 wide behind him for second. Masterson giving the bump to Osterich, they're 3 wide. Dawn's gonna fall back, Masterson still trying to hang on the outside. Clifford trying to make the pass for second. Masterson trying to make it work. Ooh, look out, there is Wicker. Doug Wicker 1 lap down the inside. Masterson going to try to make it 3 wide. Does he not? He does not. Turn 1. But look out, going to get a run. Look out, Clifford. Clifford got loose right in front of him and almost cost Masterson to plow into him. Let's see what happened here with this caution. Ooh, there. It's number 4 machine of Doug Wicker just got really loose and spun it. Whew, that was an exciting restart for sure, especially for John Robert Masterson. So, go ahead and use this time. Go get yourself a cold beer. Get a refreshment. Go pee if you need to. Take a poop. As it seems we have lost the 74 machine of Austin Baum. We have Austin Baum has been disconnected. Not quite sure what happened to him. Might be dinner time for him. It's pretty late here over in Eastern Standard Time part of the country. So fast car, fast racer. He's out of here making the competition a little easier for the other drivers. So it's going to leave us with only about 6 laps or 6 cars left running. Got 6 cars left running with 60 to go. So John Robert Masterson there on that restart kind of got hosed over with some contact after some contact with the Osterreich. So that was real exciting there. Surprised there wasn't more cars involved in that wreck. So we're going to go green here in 3 or 4 laps. It's going to give us a 1 to 3 lap shootout until we have a pre-planned caution at WAP 150 as a competition caution. So it's going to be a nice little quick shootout here. Lights are off the pace car. We're going green next time by. 6 cars left running. 6 cars on the lead lap. Brian Osterreich, your leader. Competition has calmed down quite a bit here for these 6 drivers to see what can happen. Can be anyone. Jerace Masterson though with a faster car all race. It seems this green flag is back out for Osterreich. Coming side by side entering turn 1. Cameron Clifford trying to make a move on the outside. He does. He's going to make it work. And he's going to be able to pull away from Osterreich. Masterson get a little screw there out of turn 2. Look at Dalton pointing the bumper to Osterreich. Going to get way wide up there in the marble. It's not good for her. Now Masterson trying to make a move, trying to hang on for this 3rd spot. And he's going to get a little squirrely again. Masterson with the long run car, I'd say. Long run setup. Oh, look, Keaton and Dalton again going around out of turn 4. That's going to bring out the caution. So that's going to count as our competition caution number 2 of the race that was originally scheduled for lap 150. Caitlin Dalton is also going to leave. Yes, she is. So this got loose. Looked at coming out of turn 4. Ooh. That's good old racing. So I'm going to go ahead and take my own advice. I advise everyone to use this time to go get a drink and go to the bathroom. I'm going to take my own advice and go to the bathroom myself. So I will return shortly here. As I believe we've also lost Cameron Clifford. We have. So I'll be right back myself. commentator is back. So, only 4 cars left here for about a 50 lap race. Everyone just not too happy with the amount of cautions we have had. So they've gone ahead and Usain bolted out of here. Right. Lights are off the pace car. Madison and Osterich. Yep, we're coming to 48 laps to go. As Osterich now on the inside, going to fall back in the second. Madison going to make the outside work for him and claim that first spot. Field still pretty packed up. Masterson though has had a loose car on these short runs, so don't be surprised if we actually see him get loose here, as you see there. That's him coming out just a little bit. As Osterich still hanging on. Masterson still your leader. 33 to go. Has not pulled away like he did in the last run though. As you can see, we got Brian Osterich there and Doug Wicker still kind of hanging on. As Osterich actually is turning very similar, almost identical times to Masterson. Only a couple tenths, if that. But he is hanging on. Trying to hang on at least. As the longer we get into these runs, we've seen John Robert Masterson over here, J-Rob, having the longer, better running car. Now the battle is primarily moving to a battle for third, or for second now, as we got Brian Osterich and Doug Wicker now trying to duke it out for second. Bradley Leno in the 333, 333, Mega 3, 333 cars pulled off the track. Something happened to him, or might have just got bored like the rest of the field. As they're still actually hanging on. Masterson a little bit. Doug Wicker actually with the fastest lap that last time by. Brad Dino back out on track. Might have just needed some fuel. Splash and go. Look at his time. He had a 55-second pit stop here. I'd say he probably just needed fuel actually there. Hasn't pit in a while, so. So Wicker and Osterich trying to hang on now to the back bumper of Masterson. As Brady Leno there coming out turn 4, chugging laps. Trying to figure his way around the track a little late to figure their way out around the track during the race, but he's getting it done. Turning some of his fastest laps of the session in the race. So. Doug Wicker actually faster than Masterson that last time. He's chasing him, he's catching him down ever so slightly. We got about 32-ish, 32 and a half laps left in this one. And see if Wicker can get it done. Masterson faster. Let's see. Masterson faster through 3 and 4. Again with a faster lap. Wicker was faster 2 laps ago, but now he's falling off a little bit. Masterson faster again that last time by. Way faster that last time by, about 2 to 3 tenths. Coming to 29 laps to go. So, John Robert Masterson started 22nd, second from last. He's your leader, led quite a bit of this race. Masterson now putting on a cakewalk as he's made that gap now, 1.5 seconds, 1.3 maybe. Not quite as fast in the corners, but faster down the straight. And the longer we go, the longer or the better his car seems to be. see Madison now about 1.2-ish second gap. Sees Bradley Linnell 3 laps down, running 4th in front of him. Gonna put Leno 4 laps down there. That was really close. Not gonna lie. That gap between first and second is now about 1.8. These pins are out on track. As we are less than 18 laps to go now. John Robert Masterson in the 32 machine. Masterson has slowed down actually quite a bit. That Brian Osterreich is actually faster. But I guess if Robertson just trying to play it safe, he's had a loose car but a fast car all evening long. He's trying to avoid putting it in that wall one last time. As that gap is actually closing ever so slightly as the laps are winding down. The rest of the field is caught up. We might have a heck of a finish here. John Robinson has held on to about the past 50 or so laps, led earlier in the race. As that last time was slower, was actually slower than Wicker, faster than Wicker, slower than the Osterreich. Now, you're coming to. No, he's picking up the pace a little bit, but I guess he's trying to sandbag, keep it off the wall, keep it out of the wall. Check out this battle for second place. If something happens to Robertson, this could be the battle for the lead here. As we got Doug Wicker and Brian Osterreich going at it for second place now. As we got Doug Wicker on the inside, Osterreich trying to make the outside work on, try to pull the crossover move as they go down the back straightaway, not going to get it work. Wicker goes down the block, gets a bumper from Osterreich. Wicker now is still ahead. Now this crossover move almost ended up badly there for the two of them. And they're side by side. They came out of two down the back stretch. Wicker with the inside advantage, Osterreich with the outside advantage for second place. Who's it going to be across the line? Osterreich is going to get second place. We're coming to 9 laps to go. Look out! Whoo! Doug Wicker there. Whoa, no, this ain't going to end good for him. Ball came up into Osterreich, got really loose, and spun out of turn 2. And this changes everything. With 9 laps to go, we got a caution. That's the last thing that John Robert Masterson wanted to see. The last thing he wanted to happen. But it's what's going to happen. Unfortunate luck there, Masterson basically had it once and needed to keep going 8 more laps without a caution. This only sets up for about 3 flag laps left in the race. Here, Masterson with a better long run car. Osterreich and Wicker both have good short run cars, so This is going to get real interesting real quick here. This packs up the entire field. We got 4 cars, 3 which are on the lead lap. So their top 3 is going to look like this. 4 cars left running actually in the race right now. And those 4 are John Robert Masterson, Brian Osterrich, and Doug Wicker, which are all 3 on the lead lap. Bradley Linnell, the road course racer, has moved up to 4th after qualifying last, basically. As he's the last car left running, but he's 3 laps down, so it's going to take quite a bit for him to get back on the lead lap, unless one of our admins here gives him a wave around, which I don't think will happen here. This is going to get exciting, folks. Buckle in, tighten your seatbelts, get one last chug of beer, because Robert Masterson is going to hand you his and tell you to hold his beer, because it's going to get exciting for him. Has a really loose car on these short runs, so let's find out. Let's see, I don't know if we have green-white checkers or not, so this is going to get real exciting here. Doug Wicker is going to be on the inside. He has a pretty good inside car. Going to be behind Masterson. Osterrich on the outside. So I believe Bradley Linnell might be going to the pits. He does go to the pits, get some fuel and tires for him. Lights are off the pace car. Let's see how this plays out. We're going to go green with about 3 laps left here. Masterson, Osterrich, Wicker. Which one's it going to be? They're side by side. Masterson going to try to get that jump. We get a green flag, and they do. Masterson with an early, huge jump for the lead. We got 3 laps to go. Look at the battle for second. Look at Wicker coming down on the inside for second there. Past Osterrich. He's trying to chase down Masterson now. He's not going to quite get there in this lap. Osterrich going to give the bump to Wicker. They're both going to take each other out. Going for second. They're not going to catch Masterson anyway, working like this. As they're bumping, they're wrecking. Oh no, Wicker and Osterrich, Linnell on the Osterrich. Wicker is going to take second. John Robert Masterson is going to take or stay in the lead, and we will have one final green-white checkered attempt for this race. As Brian Osterrich, after contact, let's go back and watch, see what happened there. I'm going to deem that as a racing incident, I'd say. Doug Wicker on the outside, Osterrich with a big, huge run. The inside came up. Side by side for the lead, going in the corner. Ooh, Wicker expected Osterrich to turn in a little bit sooner than he did, or than he didn't. So, Wicker came down, going in the corner. Osterrich just didn't turn as early as Wicker would have liked. And that was all she wrote. Bradley Linnell, though, just had nowhere to go. Not too bad, looks like. Osterrich again upside down for him. Whew. He's going to keep on rolling, it seems. So, now it's getting even more exciting. As Wicker given his front bumper, or giving the front bumper a little
Just
taste.
messing with you, buddy. If you ever refresh your memory.
Giving
Oh, you're good.
Robertson a taste of his front bumper. Casey.
I'm sure somebody done that to you one time. I told Troy, I said, watch, I'm going to push you by the face start.
But Wicker, though, going to try to make it work. He's going to be on the outside.
Is wore out, dude.
As you hear Doug Wicker there stating his right front worn out.
Yeah, I got tires when you went in too, but it's down to like 70%, the right front. All
As
the other ones are in the 90s.
Brian Osterreich isn't racing, he's not coming out. He might have taken a tow. That's going to cost him the race, taking that tow. We're not going to have any more cautions after this. He's 3 laps down, so that's going to actually move to triple 3-3-3-3. Lots of 3 machine of Bradley Linnell in the third. He's still 3 laps down, so I don't know. I probably didn't get a lucky dog because he was the cause of a caution, the caution there. So, this race is going between John Robert Masterson or Doug Wicker, unless they both wreck out and aren't able to finish, in which case, then Linnell will get the lead, but both these drivers will have to make a pit stop or tow or something where they will lose 3 laps. Brian Osterreich back out on track in the 24 machine. He's 3 laps down, so we're going to have a battle here for third, I'd say. He is on the same lap as Bradley Linnell. So, lights should go off the pace car. They do go off the pace cars. This is a double file restart between Wicker and Masterson. J. Robb put together this entire event. Has offered the broadcaster for him, and that's what I'm doing. I'm about to have a heck of a finish here between Masterson and Wicker. Got Bradley Linnell and Osterreich behind them. They're for third, going for third. Those 2 drivers. 4 cars, 2 battles. Whoa, huge jump by Wicker. He might actually get a penalty for that. I'm not quite sure. Wicker with a huge jump on the start. John Robert Masterson says, hold on, I'm not done with you yet. Going to have the inside advantage as they come off of turn 2. Battling with Wicker. They're side by side as they enter turn 3, through 4. Wicker's going to push way up. They own now Masterson back along the inside. Doug Wicker with that one right front tire. Not going to be able to push his car as hard as he would like. Going to close the gap up a little bit. Entering the corner, pulling out. Masterson still with that advantage. This is the last lap. This is the last 2 corners. William make a move. He's going to try to go dive deep on the inside. He's going to get in the grass. It's not going to work out for him. John Robert Masterson is going to be your winner of the North Wilksboro 200. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a finish and a half, if I do say so myself. Doug Wicker is going to bring it home second. Woo, they're wrecking behind the big old wreck. Bradley Linnell, they're professionally taking out each and every one of them. Doug Wicker bringing it home second. Brian Osterreich third. Bradley Linnell is going to bring it home fourth. 3 laps down. Let's go back and look at this restart that Doug Wicker had. So he clearly jumps his start there a little bit. Gets a huge jump, huge lead over Masterson, but just couldn't quite get it done. Masterson having a better car, better tires. They were easily gained his ground.
50 pitch left.
So Wicker though tried to hold on, but just couldn't quite get there in time. Got in the grass a little bit, so that allowed Masterson to get that bread, get the victory royale, and bring it home in first place. What happened there after the fact? I know he slows down. There's Bradley Linnell there, just kind of checked up and everybody. So J. Robb Masterson bring it home in first. I'd say led a decent bit of the race, that is for sure.
I just missed you.
So now he's going to burn down some rubber. At least he's going to try to. Not quite like that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He might just call it a day.
Did you hit the 24 after he hit me?
Seems he stalled the car there. Not quite sure what's happening here, but he's going to try. There you go. There you go, J. Robb. J. Robb burning some rubber. He did do a push victory lap. go back and actually look at that Polish victory lap real quick, as you can see
Yeah,
here.
I think so.
He did that Polish victory lap there. And that's going to be a wrap. John Robert Matheson going to win it. Doug Wicker second. Brian Osterich third. Bradley Leno, the road course man with a plan, is going to bring it home fourth. Cameron Clifford fifth. Caitlin Dalton sixth. Austin Baum seventh. Had a fast car, just couldn't quite get the job done there. Dylan Caden eighth. Josh Oxon ninth. Garrett Fox, good racer, good man. Just got bored, I guess. 10th. Shane Bliss 11th. Peyton Hamlet 12th. Steve Shaw 13th. Jason D. Barnett 14th. Wazzy Nicolez 15th. James Fox 2nd. 16th. Cole Raz 17th. Jake Sylvia 18th. Timothy Canopy 19th. Casey Clark 20th. Dexter Canopy 21st. Chad Bacon 22nd. Jordan Blair 23rd. Jesse Vincent 24th. Pat Satterfield 25th. And Travis Jarrett 26th. That's going to be a wrap for that tonight. Make sure to tune in this upcoming Wednesday night for the iRacing Extreme Figure 8 Bay Native Pool and Spa Series. We're going to be racing some NASCAR SK Modifieds. Those are the wheel-on Modifieds on the Figure 8 course at the virtual Irwindale Speedway. Make sure to tune in for that. The live stream will begin at approximately 7:50 p.m. EST. Make sure to give the page a like and a follow. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Break the Master, if you haven't already. That way, without me set a custom URL to make the streams easier to find. And that's going to be a wrap for me. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Hope you guys have a nice and safe day. Have a